So, this is my 200 subscriber special. It really means a lot to me that you guys have subscribed to this channel and got me to this point, considering it was only 11 months ago that I started this channel, and it was only 5 months ago we were celebrating 100 subscribers. So, you know, we've got 100 subscribers in 5 months. I think I'm proud with that. So, instead of last time where I just made a normal video and put this at the front, I've decided I'm going to do a video talking about my favourite Star Wars comic. I think I'm in a big Legends Star Wars mood at the minute, and also looking at my favourite Doctor Who comic. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy the video, and thank you so much. Six years after Return of the Jedi, the fight for freedom rages on. Darth Vader is dead, but the Empire is reborn under a mysterious new leader, striking back against the struggling Rebel Alliance. Massive world destroyers, more powerful than the Death Star, ravage entire planets, while the ruthless heirs to Jabba the Hutt's criminal empire place bounties upon the heads of Princess Leia and Han Solo. Han and Leia struggle to protect the future of their unborn child, and their greatest foe might be their closest friend, Luke Skywalker. Dark Empire was a comic book written by Tom Veitcher and illustrated by Cam Kennedy. They were originally released by Dark Horse Comics between December 1991 and October 1992 as a 6-issue bi-monthly series, which was later compiled and sold as a trade paperback and hardcover. This comic shows the return of classic Star Wars villain General Grievous. No wait, that's not right. Oh wait, here it is. The return of classic Star Wars villain, the Emperor. The concept of the Emperor returning has been reused in the Disney timeline in the film The Rise of Skywalker.
Somehow Palpatine returned.
Cloning. Secrets only the Sith knew.
This comic does the concept much better than the film does. It is incorporated into a much better storyline revolving around Luke Skywalker being tempted by the curiosity of the dark side. There were 2 sequels to Dark Empire also published by Dark Horse Comics, Dark Empire 2 in 1994 and Dark Empire 3 Empire's End in 1995. There was also a radio drama made of the first 2 Dark Empire comics, which came out in 1994 and 1995 respectively, which served as a great follow-up to the original 80s radio dramas if you watched the video released recently. The Doctor and his companion Destry arrive on Earth to find a constant downpour of rain falling on a marketplace. The rain radically alters people's emotions as a test being conducted by the Cybermen from the far future. The Flood is a Doctor Who comic published by Panini Comics and released between the 22nd of July 2004 and the 3rd of February 2005. The Flood was written by Scott Gray and illustrated by Martin Gareth. It would be the last regular 8th Doctor comic released in Doctor Who magazine, being replaced by the 9th Doctor comic book series soon after. As mentioned earlier in the video, the villains of the story are the Cybermen, but there is a difference. These versions are from the far future. The Cybermen have come back to 2004 to harvest humans due to the fact there are no more humans in the time they came from. I love the design of the Cybermen in this comic and think it really captures the far future aesthetic. Also, they sort of look like the sleek versions from the 60s. The comic was originally going to end with the 8th Doctor's regeneration. This regeneration was going to be caused by him jumping into the time vortex, which seems familiar. We have seen the comic art of Christopher Eccleston in the 8th Doctor's costume. This regeneration was not incorporated into the comic due to Russell T Davies wanting to leave the 9th Doctor a fresh start in Series 1. Panini did suggest that they create a 9th Doctor Year 1 comic book series where the 9th Doctor will be travelling around with Destry, but this didn't end up happening, and a lot of the stories planned were incorporated into the 9th Doctor first year comic book series. Overall, I love both of the comic books discussed today. I think The Flood would make a brilliant TV story, and I think Dark Empire would make a brilliant animated film. These two comics don't really have much of a connection, other than I love them, and I'm glad I got to talk about them today. Thank you so much for being subscribed to me for this year. See you guys in the future.